On the show one day, this gospel singer walked up to me and said, "The Lord told me last night that you should give me that guitar for our ministry. You should give it to me for our ministry." I said, "I've talked to him since you have." He said, "I get to keep it."
When Marty's done with this song, we will be done. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I want to thank the Western Flyers. I really want to thank Sherry McKenzie. She has helped make this whole couple days work, get Marty here, and I want to thank the sound guys. And we know the bugs are not your fault, and we appreciate your work on that. I'd like to thank the house managers tonight for managing tickets for us. I'd like to thank the bosses here for letting us do cool things like this, and mostly, I would like to thank Marty Stuart for gracing us with his presence.
It is my honor to be here, and thank you for having
me. We're not singing a duet, and we'll leave you with Marty Stuart on stage by himself, as at least with me, should be.
You're right. I borrow your microphone. Nice guitar, Joey. There was a railroad track that ran behind our house in Mississippi. And it always kept, the train still, I've never lived in a house where I couldn't hear a train since those days. And the train running through the southern darkness, really, it sounded like it was going to roll through my bedroom, and I liked it. It got me. And the way it worked during the day, my dad worked at a factory over on the front of our house across the pasture called U.S. Motors, Emerson Electric. And the train would stop behind our house, not too far. And they would take the train apart and go, the front half would go over to the factory where Daddy worked, and they'd get a load of steel, come back, hook up, and take off, and go up to North Mississippi and into Memphis. And when that train was stopped, me and my best friend Butch Hodgins used to go down there and check it out. And we learned the guy in the caboose, his name was Mr. Bill Davis. And Bill Davis upped my stock because he gave me Guff Mobile and Ohio pencils and stationery and flares. I don't know how the woods got on fire. But one day, I went down there and there was this character standing next to the train. And he had really crazy, goofy looking hair, and he had on a scarf. And he was smoking a cigarette. And he told me and Butch Hodgins stories about traveling to beautiful, faraway, exotic lands like Alabama and Arkansas, And he captivated me with his stories. And when the train finally hooked up and they took off with it going north, he thumped his cigarette, and I looked at him. I said, "What are you?" He said, "Boy, I'm a hobo." And I had a revelation. I went home and told my mom. I said, "Mama, I want to be a hobo." Here you have it. But he kind of personified to me the kind of person I wanted to be with my life and roll and travel. And this is a song on the great Joey McKenzie's guitar. Hobo's Prayer. Well, under bridges beneath trestles and the boxcars of dead trains, living to beat the cold, the pouring driving rain, a silent society moves out in the night, ragged rebels, homeless hobos, and those like me who've lost the light. St. Peter is a prophet to all the hobo world, an expert on everything from caviar to girls. I met him west of Memphis on the 8th of July, and he handed me a can of beans and a rusty knife. And he said, "Everything out here ain't what it seems. And when you're down to nothing, just go ahead and dream. Face the fact that you're a circle in the world full of squares. trading sorrows for tomorrows. That's the hobo's prayer. Mother Mary is a lady down in New Orleans. She's seen a lot of living since she was 17. She says, I'm bona fide and worldly wise, with original parts, except for what set me to travel. I'm talking about my heart. She said, I can spot a broken heart 20 miles away. So are you passing through, or have you come to stay? You're running from a woman, she said with a grin. So what have you got to say? And I said, I am a pilgrim, where everything out here ain't what it seems. And when I'm down to nothing, I just go ahead and dream. Face the fact that I'm a circle in a world full of squares, trading sorrows for tomorrows. That's the hobo's prayer. Trading sorrows for tomorrows, and that's the hobo's prayer. Good night, everybody.